Whoop. Welcome to the 6A state tournament. Rogers and Cabot set to do battle in game 4 of 6 on tap today. And momentarily we'll send it down for the introduction of the starting lineups. Cabot, the 3 seed out of the West. No, that's not right. They've won 3 straight. That's what that number is. Here's our PA announcer starting lineups.
For the 2026A State Basketball Tournament, our next game is a boys matchup featuring the Cabot Panthers and the Rogers Mountains. And now for the starting lineups, beginning with the Panthers. And the 5'11" senior, number 3, Jackson.
So we are set for basketball. Muse, Vance, Rosenbaum, Hudson, and Vaught for Cabot. The winner plays Northside tomorrow night at 8:30. I'm saying that more, well, to let you know and also to be able to write that down. Liddell, Pascal, Miller, Hobbs, and Garner on the floor for Rogers. They're in the home whites, the Panthers in the road reds, and they have the opening tip, and here we go. Rogers comes out in man-to-man defense. Hudson just kind of throws one up wildly. Miller comes away with the rebound, quickly the other end. They work it around. Here's Pascal launching a 3, no good. Cabot rebound. Vaught kicks it over to Muse. He gets a screen from Hudson. Vaught puts it on the deck and will give underneath. And Hudson lays it up and in. Cabot on the board first. 18-9 is the record overall. 8-6 in conference. Rogers 21-4. They finished 10-4 in conference play. At one point, they were ranked number 1 in the state when the polls came out for the first time. Miller knocked away. Muse does a nice job of keeping it in bounds, laying it up and in. 4-2. Cabot off to a hot start. Rogers at times has gotten off to terrible starts, but they've come back and won some crazy comebacks. They were down double digits late in the third quarter, big against Fayetteville, and came back and won the ball game. I want to say they were down like 17 and came back. So They're never out of. They were down big at Bentonville a couple of weeks ago and almost came back there. Lamont Frazier has turned that program into a monster. Liddell for three. And a good contingent of Mountie fans have come down. Made a lot of noise during the opening introductions as Muse makes a nice layup. And for the West teams, this is the first time they'll have seen this arena. There's a deep three from Miller, and oh my goodness. Just like that. Rogers leads 6-5. Well, but everybody in the Central's been in here at least once. Everybody from the West is seeing this venue for the first time ever. Vance, baseline jumper, no good. Miller rebound, bumped, and it's going to be Cabot basketball. First substitution of the ball game, Joseph Park checks in for Rogers, and Joel Garner takes a seat. Hudson gave it up to Muse. Muse drives baseline, kicks it out. Work it, open three for Rosenbaum, no good. Hudson had the rebound, lost it. And back up and in, Weston Vaught. And quickly, we've got a foul. And that's on Vaught, his first. Well, this one's building a little faster tempo and a better start than the previous three games. Keep up with the brackets and more by downloading the Arkansas Activities Association app in the App Store and on Google Play. Seth Vance picks up the foul there. It's got the brackets, broadcast times, broadcast links, rosters, everything you need for the 6A tournament right there on your phone. And of course, we don't go anywhere without our phones, do we? Hobbs. Miller off the front of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Vance. Vaught cut off. Well, working around up top. Hudson back over to Muse. Again, Rogers plays a lot of man-to-man. If you're gonna screen against Rogers, you gotta rub, make sure that screen gets rubbed. They're gonna say that Park was out of bounds when he touched the ball. Euchre's gonna check in. Carson Euchre, well, he tried to check in. The horn sounded for him. Oh, what a flush! Jacob Hudson with a little dunk. Looks like the second dunk of the day. Tried to go inside. That's an offensive foul. That was a nice job of setting up to take the block. Muse picks up his first. I don't know. Oh, and Vance is at the end of the bench. I'm not sure what happened. We've got an official timeout. Vance has got a bloody nose or bleeding from the mouth. He's holding a towel, and all the Cabot fans pointing, wanted something called. I don't know that anybody saw it. So we have an official timeout on the floor with 3:55 to go. (10-6) Cabot. And they're going to wipe up some blood right in front of the Cabot bench. And Vance has been substituted for. So Rosenbaum, Hudson, Muse, Vaught, and Jordan Rainey is checked in for Cabot. That looks like he's bleeding pretty good. Now they're wiping the blood off of his hand. And the delay is to make sure it's all up off the floor. And I'm sure with all the coronavirus stuff, it's causing everybody to be even a little more sensitive to it. Not that they wouldn't be before. Now they're going to make sure they've got it cleaned up all over the floor. And so if it's at half court, then it's got to appear that it happened on the other end. They'll do a little sweep. I think we're ready to go. There's one spot actually out of bounds that they're wiping up in the far corner in front of the Cabot bench. Pretty much retracing his steps. So apparently it occurred after the dunk on the way down the floor, and by the time he got to the bench area, that's when it really started gushing. So you know how nosebleeds can be. I'm thinking he got popped inadvertently by an elbow. Because certainly there doesn't appear to be anything malicious, because there wasn't any jawing going on or anything like that. You wouldn't just cold cock a guy in the nose. And boy, they are going over this floor with a fine-tooth comb. And that is what the delay is. We're kind of in a maintenance delay. Seth Vance got hit in the nose inadvertently, and it started to bleed and left kind of a mess, and so they're cleaning it up. I think they've taken him back to the locker room. I don't see him on the bench. The trainer was with him. He might have gotten blood on the jersey too, and so they're trying to clean that off. Now they're going over everything. And I think we're finally ready to resume after about a 5-minute stoppage. So here we go, 3:53 to go. First quarter. Well, this first quarter's just zoomed right along. Hobbs, Pascal. Who's going to be the cutter? Hobbs has got it on the wing. Liddell flashed down low. Pascal's got it up top. A lot of movement without the ball in this offense. That's been the key. And he creates open spaces like that one for Hobbs. The three's no good, but look at Euchre with the rebound. Kicks it out, and they'll reset and try it again. Euchre, nice pass in the lane. There's Park, no good. Got his own rebound, and he's fouled. And be careful. Rosenbaum picks up the first. You got to be careful when you turn to the official like that. Some guys have a short fuse and they'll tee you up. Most won't. Most will understand the frustration, but there are a few that enjoy handing out technicals. And you just play right into their hands. Braden Roberts checking in now for the Panthers. Rosenbaum takes a seat. One more free throw for Park. Ooh, that was not close. Hudson with the rebound will go the other way. Glad you were with us. Wherever you're watching from, I'm coming to you from Hornet Arena in Bryant, the 2020 6A State Basketball Tournament. All the games being broadcast for free of this tournament here in Bryant. Winners, 4 teams will move on and advance to Hot Springs. Unfortunately, we won't be able to bring those to you, but We'll do all these. Carson Euchre picks up the foul. Van Ryn is checked in for the Mounties. Oh, they get a steal. Liddell. Miller off the window. He's got 5. 2-point ball game. Cabot scored the first 4 points and looked like, they were in control. And Rogers hit a couple threes and this game on. Vaught, that's a tough one on Euchre, and that's 2 on him now. You better be sure you're set. Big guy like Vaught coming in the lane, you're going to get hit. A couple of Mounties ready to check in. Ty Cunningham, one of those. Vaught makes the first free throw. He's got 3. Pascal returns and Cunningham checks in. Cunningham, a 5'10" freshman. Getting the call up. Vaught knocks them both down. Had an inadvertent horn. And that's twice they've not let a substitution come in after a made free throw. That makes absolutely no sense. We'll have to ask about that. And needless to say, the Cabot folks are not happy. And got in trouble, and Hudson took it away. Kicks it out. Here's a short jumper from Roberts, no good. Hudson got it. Vaught puts on the deck, spin move, had it stripped away. Rain might have been the one to strip it. Miller for 3. Yes, sir. And Drew Miller's got 8 points. And Rogers has cut it to a 1-point game. 12-11. Just the late start times, people are more awake and ready to roll. And it's closer to a regular game time. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Rebounded by Miller. 1 minute exactly. Somehow he kept it alive but fell out of bounds, and it results in an easy layup for Muse. He's got 6. Wow, that was an unusual little turn of events. Cunningham. Pascal. Miller. He'll pull up, and that's an air ball, and the Cabot students are going to let him know about that the rest of the night. Well, good to see Seth Vance is checked back in the lineup, and Zach Bates also checking in for Cabot. Muse and Vaught take a seat. 28.8. Quickly, Rogers is going to get another sub in. And that's Gardner re-entering, and Cunningham comes out. Rain comes out as well. Let's see. Pascal re-entered for Rogers, I believe. Oh, Matt, no, yeah. 12 on the clock. Boy, taking their time. Vance in trouble. Oh, got free and a little strong. Oh, and they call a foul. Oh, the Cabot Panthers. Braden Roberts picked up his first. 1.2. If it goes, no. So we've reached the end of quarter number 1. Pretty entertaining first quarter. This is going to be a fun ball game. Cabot on top, 14-11.
Whatever happens out there today, remember, you have the Hilton app.
Will the Hilton app help us pick the starters?
Great question. No. But it can help you pick your room from the floor plan.
Can the Hilton app help us score?
Yeah, it's not that kind of thing, but you can score free Wi-Fi.
Can it help us win?
Hey. We're all winners with the Hilton Price Match Guarantee, all right? Man, you guys are adorable. All right, let's go lose this soccer game. Come on.
Book with the Hilton app. If you find a lower rate, we match it and give you 25% off that stay. Expect better. Expect Hilton.
Mindset and dedication set the Olympic athlete apart from the rest. Sisters Lexi and Tori share what it takes to be world-class competitors. And with each competition, the bar is continually raised. In the car world, Gwatney Chevrolet has set the bar for customer service at the highest level. Since 1957, they've watched the competition change names and come and go. Come see why Gwatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville takes the gold year after year.
Go Gwatney or go home.
Washington Regional Urgent Care.
Second quarter underway. Cabot on top, 14-11. The winner plays Northside tomorrow night at 8:30. The 6 and the 3 seeds, respectively, from their conferences. Miller somehow contorted himself and laid it up and in. We've got a 1-point ball game. Roberts for 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Rogers. Garner's the one that came down with it. Pascal traveled. Logan Bailey, the head coach for Cabot. They were 18-9, 8-6 in the conference. Lamont Frazier, 21-4, 10-4 conference record for the Mounties this year. Been a while since the Mounties won 21 games in a season. Muse. Man, he has been the man for Cabot tonight. He's got 8 of the 16. And he's got that rebound. Now he's going to lead the break and kick it back out. Bates. Kind of waiting to, offensive foul, 3 in the lane. Offensive foul. I think it's Vaught, that's 2. Yep. Weston just picked up his second. Hudson checks into the ball game. Roberts checked out. Baseline drive, wild shot, wow. Liddell. And 1. Whoa. And Seth Vance just picked up his second foul. That's not good for the Panthers. That's kind of a lost art, driving baseline and using the rim against the defense. What is old is new again. As Liddell knocks down the free throw, and we're tied at 16. Tipped away. Oh, Cabot got it back. Bates. Rogers seeing something, frantically motion through their defense. Vance, double team, kicks it out. Here's Vaught for 3. No, long rebound. Pascal has it. Ahead. Park. Little scoop off the window. And just like that, Rogers has an 18-16 lead, and Cabot's taking a timeout. Wow, this was first timeout of the ballgame. So we'll take the timeout with him and return to Bryant. We've got a 2-point game.
Washington Regional Urgent Care is a convenient, cost-effective option to the emergency room. Open late and on weekends. Just walk in. No appointment needed.
As world-class athletes, sisters Tori and Lexi understand the dedication necessary to compete at the highest level. As these Arkansans prepare for the Olympics, the local community offers their full support. Among them is Gwatney Chevrolet. Gwatney's been recognized for overall best sales excellence and have been selling some of the highest awarded vehicles in the market since 1957. Come see why Gwatney Chevrolet remains Arkansas's #1 Chevy dealer.
Go Gwatney or go home.
With over 18 years of experience, Vondran Orthodontics specializes in orthodontic treatment that ensures the best care. Visit one of our Central Arkansas locations where we will help you achieve the smile of a lifetime. Vondran Orthodontics, proud supporter of high school athletics. Jordan Muse just made a layup. He's got 10 already in the first half. Yeah, I was talking to the microphone, that helps. So Muse just hit a drive off the window, tied it at 18. There's a little cut down low. Park missed. Hudson with the rebound quickly. Who else but Mr. Muse running it down the floor. Rainey backs it out. Bates, Hudson, Muse. He'll drive baseline, little floater, and he plowed over the defender. And that's a charge. Will Liddell drawing the charge, and Muse just picked up his second foul, so that's critical. 4:39 to go. Here's second quarter. Almost stolen away by Bates. But they do steal it away. That was Roberts with the steal. Bates all alone. Here's Rainey for three. No. Got his own rebound, and he and his teammate knocked it out of each other's hands, and Rogers comes away with it. Kind of an unfortunate break for the Panthers. 4:12 to go. Hobbs. Park. Down low. That's Miller. Posted up. Goes up off the window. You bet. Drew Miller's got 12 points. 12 for number 12. Hudson. That's Bates. Off a screen. Roberts. Rainey. He'll drive in. Oh, he had an open layup. Didn't know it. Bates for three. Yes. The junior splashes one in from behind the arc. Cabot back on top, 21-20. We've got a foul. It's going to be on Hudson. They're not happy about it. Hampton Inn by Hilton in Bryan is a proud supporter of high school athletics. Hampton Inn offers free Wi-Fi, a hot breakfast, indoor heated pool, fitness center, and meeting space. Hampton Inn is honored to be part of the 6A state basketball tournament in Bryan, and the Hampton Inn by Hilton in Bryan is the official hotel of the 6A state basketball tournament broadcast. Miller, or that's Pascal at the line for two. Missed. Hudson with the rebound. So the Panthers with a 1-point lead. It's kind of been back and forth, but I would say Cabot has had the lead the majority of the time. In fact, they scored the first 4 points of the ball game, led 10-6. Travel. Four has been the biggest margin. For Cabot, Rogers is led by 2 twice. Rain kicks it over. Liddell hesitates, back out to Pascal. Nice cut, Hobbs. Oh, couldn't get it to go, and Hudson with the rebound. Some good ball movement down low. Yeah, there's got to be a foul at some point. Hanging in the air was Roberts. Will Liddell picked up that foul for Rogers, his first. And yikes, missed the free throw. One more coming. So Garner, Pascal, Liddell, Miller, and Cunningham on the floor for Rogers. He missed both. Bates, Roberts, Muse. Three-pointer, no good. Hudson and who's the fifth Panther? Rosenbaum. It's like who's the fifth Beatle? That's who's on the floor for both teams. Hudson at the top of the key, over to Bates. Muse. Bates will drive in. They're going to call a foul on Liddell, and that's his second. Little push. Just the fourth team foul on Rogers, but already 9 team fouls on Cabot, and the Mounties are in the bonus. Roberts kicked it up top to Bates. He's got Hobbs on him. Gets a screen from Hudson. Nice backdoor cut. Roberts couldn't finish. Got his own rebound. He's fouled. Miller, maybe? Yep. Drew Miller picks up his first. So Braden Roberts, the 6'1 junior, with his first free throw attempt, gets on the board for the first time tonight. Euchre checks back in. Now he's got 2 fouls, and he'll check in for Hobbs. Missed the second. Miller with the rebound. Cunningham will bring it up the floor. He'll hand it over to Miller. Garner, where's number 33, setting a screen at the lane. They decided not to use it. Cunningham used it that time. Pascal for 3. No. Bates with the rebound, quickly wanting to push. Pulls up. Rosenbaum had an open 3 if he wanted it. Hudson fouled. I think it's going to be Cunningham, but we'll see. No. It's going to be Miller? Oh, they're going to call it Garner. Wow, it's almost halftime. That's hard to believe. Hudson knocks down the first. It's been a good ball game. 23-20. And look who's returning. It's Mr. Hobbs. And Euchre takes a seat. So Euchre. And now Joseph Park's going to be allowed to check in. And that will bring Garner out. Well, they haven't given the shooter the ball, so they can still make that substitution. But once the referee once he has the ball, they can't make a sub after that. At least that's the rule. That's not always enforced. Park misses free throw. Rogers very content on offense. They just never panic, but they turned it over there. Park's going to beat everybody down the floor. He hesitated and did get it to go. He almost worked against him, or Bates, that is. Almost worked against him, almost gave Rogers a chance to block it, but it snuck through for a 5-point lead. Mounties just looking for a good shot. Miller lost it momentarily, got it back, and they're going to call a foul on Rogers, or on Bates. So Rogers gets bailed out by a foul call there. Drew Miller at the line for 2. It's double bonus. And he missed the first. Whoa. One more coming. Cabot students bang some signs, trying to distract him. He knocks that one down. He's got 13. Muse, what magic has he got? Hudson's going to launch one if it goes, but it just missed. So Cabot 25-21 leads at the half. The winner gets to face Northside tomorrow night. So we'll step away for halftime and return shortly from Bryant. Stay with us. All right, we're just about ready for the second half. Cabot and Rogers. Cabot on top, 25-21. Jackson Muse with 10 points. He's been phenomenal in the first half. Zach Bates has 5 off the bench, 1 off the bench for Roberts. Hudson with 5. And that's it for Rogers. Or I'm sorry, Vaught also with 4. I misplaced a marker. Uh-oh. Look out. All right, hold on. I'll get the camera going here. Starters are all back on the floor. Muse, Vance, Rosenbaum, and Hudson. 4. The miss, and Rogers comes away with it. Liddell, Pascal, Miller, Hobbs, and Garner on the floor for the Mounties. Been a low-scoring affair. Good ball game. It's been back and forth. Cabot, with their biggest lead of the ball game, have matched it again with 4 points. And just a inadvertent turnover. Oh, it was tipped. It was tipped by Mr. Vance. Boy, he didn't get much of it, but he got just enough to knock it out of bounds. Hobbs, Pascal, one to work baseline, got cut off by Vaught. They'll reset up top. Cabot stayed in that man-to-man most of the way. Pascal thought about it. Cabot's doing a good job of denying the three-point shot. Pascal, nice move to the basket off the window. Good, Elliot Pascal with his first points of the ball game. 2-point game. Muse has been the floor general for Cabot. Rosenbaum, Vaught, back over to Muse. Down low, nice move. Vaught off the window. He's got 6. They're gonna have to find a way to stop him. He has hurt them down low. Hobbs pulls up, no good. Hudson with the rebound. Muse will back it out. Coach Bailey told him spread out. All the way almost to midcourt. Muse, baseline, crossover, Rosenbaum. He'll drive in, leaves it for Hudson, and lays it off the window. That was pretty. Nice bounce pass. Biggest lead for Cabot right now at 6. And they've got a chance to stretch that. Rogers is used to playing from behind at times, so the Mounties won't get too flustered trailing. They made many a comeback this season en route to their 21 wins. Vaught for 3. Oh my. He's got 9, and it's a 9-point spread. Oh, a touch foul, and that's Vaught. That's 3. That's big. And it is. So we'll make a note of that. His 3rd foul at 4:31 of the 3rd. And Roberts will come in for him as Vaught takes a seat. We might not see him until the 4th quarter. Well, no, not see him later in the 3rd. It's just 3, it's not 4. Miller looking to create on the baseline. Kicks it out. Pascal thought about the three, and Hudson saying he moved his arm into me, and he might have had a valid point. Oh, that's just his first. Oh, that's his second. Yeah, that's what I thought. They announced it as one, but he's got two. Travel. Liddell kind of shuffled the feet. Coach Fraser a little flustered right now with his team on offense. Rosenbaum. Roberts. Vance, pull up jumper. Oh, just wouldn't go. Miller cleared it out. He'll bring him down the floor. A little help from Hobbs. Pull up. Oh, Miller probably should have shot that. He tried to pass to Park on the baseline, and he wasn't ready for it. It sailed through his hands. And Cabot with another opportunity to maybe get their first double-digit lead of the ball game. Rainey set to check at the next dead ball. Muse, he's a fun player to watch. He's a senior. He's not ready to hang it up. Of course, no senior is. Boy, he is just magic with the ball in his hands, isn't he? Hudson, oh, that's going to be a little touch foul on Pascal. Might have got him with the body. So Cunningham and Rainey, Cunningham for Rogers, Rainey for Cabot will come in. Hobbs goes out for Rogers, and Rosenbaum goes out for Cabot. 3:18 to go, third quarter. Hudson. Muse. He's got a screen. He'll use it and shoot a three. No good, but look at that. He gets his own rebound, or at least keeps it alive. He does. Gives it to Rainey. Rainey, little spider drill on the baseline, and Coach Bailey's going to take a timeout to avoid a 5-second call. So we'll take a 30-second timeout with them and return to the 6A state tournament of Cabot.
Whatever happens out there today, remember, you have the Hilton app.
Will the Hilton app help us pick the starters?
Great question. No. But it can help you pick your room from the floor plan.
Can the Hilton app help us score?
Yeah, it's not that kind of thing, but you can score free Wi-Fi.
Can it help us win?
Hey. We're all winners with the Hilton Prize Match Guarantee, all right? Man, you guys are adorable. All right, let's go lose this soccer game. Come on.
Book with the Hilton app. If you find a lower rate, we match it and give you 25% off that stay. Expect better. Expect Hilton.
A good look at the Rogers bench. Well, momentarily, we'll go to the other end. .301. Third quarter, Hudson. Jumper, no good. He knew it immediately. Rebounded by Park. Immediately knew it and took after it. Oh, Pascal just lost it. Might have dribbled off his foot. Rainey, reverse layup, no good. Contact as Liddell comes away with it. Euchre looking to drive baseline. Nice pass inside. Yeah, that's an obvious foul. And that will put Park at the line for a pair. That's on Rainey, his first. Missed the free throw, yikes. And got the second one to go. And that ends a little 7-0 run by Cabot. Park's got 3 on the ball game. And a touch foul on the perimeter. And that's going to go on Euchre. That's his third. He's going to stay in the ball game, though. Inside, taken away. Nice. Pascal's got 4 now. And Rogers on a little 4-0 run. That's cut the lead to 6. Vance for 3. Oh, Hudson got the rebound and somehow couldn't control it, but went off Pascal. It'll be Cabot basketball, and Mr. Bates will re-enter. And Muse will get a much-deserved rest, and Hobbs re-enters for Rogers, and Pascal comes out. 59.4 left. This has been a quick ball game. Not a lot of whistles. Only one time. Hudson, yes! Left the baseline open, and he parted the sea with the dunk. 8-point ball game. 3-pointer, yes. Mr. Miller says hello. He's got 16, and now it's a 5-point game. Rogers can get hot quick behind the arc. We saw that in this first quarter. Muse getting a little extended rest. They'll need him big time in the fourth quarter. Panthers appear to be holding it for the final shot. Coach Bailey gives them the play call. 10 seconds. Vance inside to Hudson, looking to post up. Down low, goes strong, missed it, got his own rebound, throws it back up, no good, tipped it. It won't go. That's the end of the third quarter. Wow. 8 minutes left in regulation in this one. Cabot on top right now, 34-29. We've got a barn burner coming up. Stay with us. We'll be back to Brian after this.
Mindset and dedication set the Olympic athlete apart from the rest. Sisters Lexi and Tori share what it takes to be world-class competitors. And with each competition, the bar is continually raised. In the car world, Gwatney Chevrolet has set the bar for customer service at the highest level. Since 1957, they've watched the competition change names and come and go. Come see why Gwatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville takes the gold year after year.
Go Gwatney or go home.
Washington Regional Urgent Care is a convenient, cost-effective option to the emergency room. Open late and on weekends. Just walk in. No appointment needed.
As world-class athletes, sisters Tori and Lexi understand the dedication necessary to compete at the highest level. As these Arkansans prepare for the Olympics, the local community offers their full support. Among them is Gwatney Chevrolet. Gwatney's been recognized for overall best sales excellence and have been selling some of the highest awarded vehicles in the market since 1957. Come see why Gwatney Chevrolet remains Arkansas's #1 Chevy dealer.
Go Gwatney or go home.
They came back quick on us. Rogers, Hobbs, yes. That's a tough jumper, little turnaround spinner in the lane. 3-point ball game. 34-31. Muse back in there. He's got the basketball. Rosenbaum gives it up. Here's Vance. He'll drive in. Found a way to the basket and laid it off the window. Seth Vance, his first point. 36-31. This thing's turning into a track meet. Wild shot on the other end. No good. Rebound. Oh, knocked loose. Hobbs fell down but couldn't get it. Great hustle by him on the defensive end. The refs weren't counting. That could have been a 10-second call. And they'll get Hobbs with a reach in. Third team foul on the Mounties. 3 team fouls now on both. So far, the bracket has held form. We'll see if that continues to hold. Muse, so good with the basketball. Rosenbaum. Inside, Hudson, he's fouled as he spun. It'll be an inbound on the baseline. They're going to call it on Pascal. That'll be his second. Muse will lay it up for Hudson. He easily gets under it. Vance. Muse, the floor general, goes through the lane. He's fouled by, I think it's going to be Hobbs. Mountie fans not happy with that. That's Hobbs' second foul. Substitution coming in for Rogers. Euchre, he's got 3. He comes in for Liddell. Euchre has not scored. Vance. Vaught back in the ball game with 3 fouls. He's got 9 points. He's been nice pass to Hudson. He couldn't get it, but he's fouled underneath. That's Garner, his second. Vaught kind of had a really good look at it, but saw Hudson was wide open behind on the baseline and dished it to him, and the sophomore Garner fouled him. So Hudson has 2 free throws coming and misses the first. Thanks to Mike Lee, the athletic director at Bryant, and his entire staff. They've just, this thing has got off to just a roaring start. Phenomenal job, phenomenal facility, Hornet Arena here. Great venue for basketball. Pascal for 3. No, long rebound. You had it momentarily but couldn't corral it. Muse ahead to Hudson. Cross court. Vaught. Oh, little scoop. He's got 11. And they just have not had an answer for Weston Vaught. And a foul on Cabot on the other end. Rosenbaum picks up his 3rd foul. 7-point game, 5:55 to go in regulation as Rogers will inbound in front of their bench. Miller leads all scorers with 16. Pascal, kind of a quiet night for him offensively. He's got 4 all in the second half. Hobbs. Garner. Pascal found a lane and lays it in. All 6 points in the second half. It's a little 4-0 run by Cabot. Rogers needs a run. Cabot just wants to keep answering, which is pretty much what they've done. They've controlled the game offensively for the most part. Vance lost it, and they're going to say he kicked it inadvertently. And it's going to be a turnover, and it'll be Rogers basketball. Liddell is going to check in. The winner plays Northside tomorrow at 8:30. Hey, the Hampton Inn by Hilton in Bryan is a proud supporter of high school athletics. Hampton Inn offers free Wi-Fi, hot breakfast, indoor heated pool, fitness center, meeting space. Hampton Inn is honored to be part of the 6A state basketball tournament in Bryant, and the Hampton Inn by Hilton in Bryant is the official hotel of the 6A state basketball tournament broadcast. Hobbs, yes. 3-point game, 38-35, 4:26 to go. This is fun. Glad you were with us. Opening day of the state tournament. Rosenbaum open for three, couldn't get it to go. Rebound, who's it on? It's gonna be on Vaught. Oh, that's a biggie, that's 4. He's got a couple words for the official. He's pleading his case, he's gotta be careful. Officials don't like to be told that they don't agree with that your call is not pleased on. So he picks up his 4th with 4:15 to go in the ball game. He stays in. We'll see if Rogers attacks him on the offensive end. He's guarding Pascal. Well, now they switch. No, he's a man-to-man. Oh my goodness, what a move by Liddell. Count it. Seth Vance picks up his 3rd. And Liddell at the line for a chance to tie the ball game. And he missed it. Rosenbaum with the rebound. Muse brings it across the timeline, 3:53 to go. Rosenbaum. Needs some help, gets it over to Vaught. He's got to be careful with those 4 fouls. He's kind of a screener in the offense. Now he'll go down in the low post. He's got Garner guarding him. He'll set a screen. Hudson. Rosenbaum. Had an open look. Oh, that was close. Vance backs it out. Oh, nice move. Layup, no. Loose ball, Cabot has it. The ball's bounced the Panthers' way so far. Coach Bailey signals the spread out. Stepped on the sideline. The bench can't believe the call. And it's Rogers basketball. They've got a chance to regain the lead. Cabot led by as much as 9. That was back in the 3rd quarter. Seems so long ago. Who does Rogers go to on the offensive end? That's going to be the question. Miller's leading the way with 16. Been kind of quiet though in the second half. He's had a 3 and that's been it. 13 in the first half. Miller. No, long rebound. It was there for the taking. Cabot controls it. .2:15 to go in regulation. We've got a 1-point ball game. We may not be done with this one for a while. Muse. Vance needs help, gets it to Hudson. Vaught. Spinner and nice shot. He's got 13. 3-point game, and they're going to call a foul on Vance, and the Panther faithful are irate. A lot of hands on heads. People imitating defensive positioning do not like the call. And now Rogers is in the bonus. Both teams are in the bonus. The Cabot students making noise, and Liddell doesn't affect him. He's got 9. Banging that visitor student section sign. It's pretty loud. I don't know if they intended for that to happen when they put that sign in. 1-point ball game, 1:45 to go. Vance. Around the screen from Hudson. Rosenbaum's got it. Miller guarding him. They're saying Miller's hand checking him, but the officials aren't calling it. Hudson. Rosenbaum down low to the man of the hour, Mr. Vaught. Passes out to Rosenbaum. He needs help, and timeout Cabot. So the Panthers are going to take a full timeout, and we will step away. Oh, the drama heating up. Back to Brian after this. With over 18 years of experience, Vondran Orthodontics specializes in orthodontic treatment that ensures the best care. Visit one of our Central Arkansas locations where we will help you achieve the smile of a lifetime. Vondran Orthodontics, proud supporter of high school athletics.
Connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football's just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Logan Bailey's team has a 1-point lead. And the basketball with 1:20 left in regulation. Oh, you can cut the tension with a knife in here. Vance over to Rosenbaum. Up top to Hudson. And they're going to call Mr. Pascal for the foul, and it's 1-and-1 time. So Cabot is probably going to have to win this thing at the free throw line. Could well turn into a free throw shooting contest. Hudson has made one free throw tonight. And it stays that way. Rogers can take the lead with a basket on this possession. 1 minute to go. Liddell, Miller drives, he's fouled by Rosenbaum, and so Miller is going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. Just one man up for the Mounties, so they have confidence Miller's going to make it, and he does. We're tied at 40. This now to give Rogers the lead. And hold up. And the officials are huddling in the lane, as you see. The official had already given Miller the ball, and the other official, I'm not sure what that is. The Cabot fans are upset now, but they need an explanation. Well, it doesn't matter. It's moot anyway because Miller made the free throw. Muse brings it across midcourt with 45 seconds left. Cabot fans stand to their feet, drives in, kicks it out. Vaught lost the handle, but Rosenbaum's there to have it. Kicks it out. Muse looks for help, cross the way, Vance. Under 30. Tough shot, no good, it went in. Got the roll. 1 point game. 15 seconds, everyone on their feet watching this one. Oh, that's gotta be a travel, we play on. Pascal, no good, loose ball. We've got a whistle. Timeout Rogers. The Cabot fans can't believe they didn't call a travel. The officials are going to huddle, but they gave Coach Frazier the timeout with 7 seconds left. And it's going to be a full timeout. Wow. What a break for Rogers. Should have been a travel. But it wasn't called, so we'll play on. Wow. So Rogers ball, 7 seconds left. They're down 1. They're in the bonus. Vaught's got 4 fouls. Do you go after the big guy down low? Or do you work it for a perimeter shot? The winner plays Northside, the defending state champions, tomorrow night at 8:30. You know, Eric Burnett and his staff and players are watching this one with interest. Indeed. So out of the timeout, Rogers is going to inbound on the baseline. Everyone is standing. This has been a phenomenal game. They get it in Hobbs. Liddell. Pascal. Charge! An offensive foul. Pascal just picked up his fourth. 2.2 left. Cabot's got to inbound. They just got to inbound it. No. Timeout, Panthers. Again, let's remind you the Hampton Inn by Hilton in Bryant's a proud supporter of high school athletics. The Hampton Inn offers free Wi-Fi, a hot breakfast, an indoor heated pool, a fitness center, and a meeting space. Everything you need when you go on the road. Hampton Inn is honored to be part of the 6A State Basketball Tournament in Bryant, and the Hampton Inn by Hilton in Bryant is the official hotel of the 6A State Basketball Tournament broadcast. So it's going to be an inbound on the baseline. Rogers has got to get a steal, and if they don't, they have to foul immediately. It would be a 1-and-1, but with 2.2, doesn't give you a lot of time to get a shot off. Cabot has one timeout left. Well, I've got him with 2 timeouts. The scoreboard says 1, and I've got Rogers with 3 left, and the scoreboard says 4. And now Coach Frazier's going to call a timeout because he wanted to see how Cabot was going to come out and set up. So he wanted a little gamesmanship here. So the Mounties take a full. The winner plays Northside tomorrow. Oh, this is not a game for the faint of heart. Rogers and Cabot, and then Rogers and Bryant girls game is next. And then the last game of the night is going to be Conway and Bentonville boys. So here we go. Rogers is not guarding the inbounder. They've got a safety back in case somebody breaks for the long pass. You don't want to let them get the ball in. They get the ball in. Muse is fouled with 1.1. Hobbs does the fouling. And boy, it's going to be mighty tough now for Rogers. I almost wonder if you're Cabot. Well, it's going to be yeah, you might as well go ahead and make the free throws because if they hit it, so Muse at the line. If he can hit both and the 3 only ties it, doesn't beat you. Muse has not scored in the second half. Misses it. Hobbs chucks it. No. And Cabot has become the first lower seed to win at the state tournament. Wow. Leading scorer for Cabot. Muse had 10. Hudson had 9. I got it. Bates with 5. Vance with 4. And for Rogers, Liddell with 10. Miller with 16. Pascal with 6. Hobbs with 4. Park with 3. Oh yeah, Vaught, I forgot him, 13 for the Panthers. So once again, our final score, Cabot 42, Rogers 41. We'll sign off momentarily. We'll be back with more basketball from the 6A state tournament in Bryant.